Hello and welcome to the Southern View. We've finally gotten back to Bengaluru and our focus this evening will be exclusives with all three state party presidents, DK Shivakumar, Vijayendra of the BJP as well as HD Kumaraswamy of the JDS. The Southern View journey, which started in Chennai, has travelled all the way across Tamil Nadu for the first phase of elections, went to Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala, went all the way to Thrissur, cut across the Western Ghats into Ooty and then got down from the hills to Mysuru, and we have been traversing across the old Mysuru region, passing through the constituencies of Mandya, Bengaluru rural, and then finally to the hotspot of Karnataka, Bengaluru city. Well, the Vidhan Sauda is not up for grabs, but the parliamentary elections in Karnataka is turning out into a fascinating contest with the BJP JDS alliance on the one side and the Congress trying to wrest as many seats as possible on the other. It's also an important journey for the National Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge. The octogenarian, call him the grand old man of Karnataka politics, is at it at campaign rallies, and I caught up with him at the Bengaluru rural parliamentary constituency. He was addressing a rally at Channapatna town in the Bengaluru rural parliamentary constituency, the lone parliamentary constituency that was held by the Congress in 2019. The incumbent MP there, the state Congress President DK Shivakumar, and Deputy Chief Minister's brother DK Suresh, who is contesting against HD Devagowda's son-in-law, Dr. Manjunath, there for that Bengaluru rural constituency. I caught up with Mallikarjun Kharge and asked him about the Prime Minister's accusations against the Congress of playing minority appeasement. This is what he had to say.
ನಲ್ಮೆಯ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ ಹಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ಮಿತ್ರರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರೀತಿಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಗಣ್ಯಾತಿ ಗಣ್ಯರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಜೋರಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಬರಲಿ.
Prime Minister has been on an aggressive campaign accusing the Congress of minority appeasement. What's your response? Even today he has spoken strongly on this issue.
Always his desire is to divide the people. Divide the people, and for what sake? For vote's sake, he is always tells like this. It is unfortunate when he thinks that when he says like that, then we will react on that, and he wants to take advantage of it. It is not, we are not appeasing anybody. Our election manifesto, it is there, and everybody reads it. It is not a hidden agenda. But hidden agenda they have got, RSS and Modi. Whatever Modi is telling, through whatever the RSS and RSS idol tells, that much he tells. Otherwise, what is in there in our manifesto?
Okay, in terms of Karnataka, sir, is this an election of state leadership versus the centre? I mean, you know, that it's pretty much a state which has always voted differently between a parliamentary and an assembly election. Do you see the state leadership having the same push that it can in an assembly election and a parliamentary election here?
See, this election is all India election. This election is how to keep our democracy strong and our constitution strong, and the people throughout the country are suffering with unemployment and price rise. These are the main issues, and state leadership naturally under Congress leadership they work, and they are working, and this time definitely the Congress party has got good chance compared to the other elections.
My last question to you, sir, the absence of a prime ministerial candidate for the INDI alliance, you don't see that as an inherent disadvantage?
It's wrong. Then you have seen 77 election, you have seen 90 election, you have seen then 96 election. So it is not. When the election comes, people elect the representative, those representatives and those parties will settle who should be their leader. It is not coming in the way.
Final numbers for Karnataka and for India?
For India, we will definitely defeat the BJP, and to defeat BJP, whatever number we need, definitely we will get.
Karnataka?
No, Karnataka we are going to win. Near our leaders are already have given target, and we have also given target between 15 to 20. We have already told.
Mallikarjun Kharge there. Remember, his constituency of Gulbarga, where his son-in-law Radhakrishna Dodamani is contesting, goes to the polls only in the third phase. In the second phase, the real test is in the old Mysuru region. Total 14 seats of the old Mysuru region. In phase 2, crucial battle for the BJP JDS alliance on the one side, and then the Congress Siddaramiah-Shivakumar double engine, as the Congress says, on the other side here in the old Mysuru region. Both Siddaramiah and DK Shivakumar have been campaigning hard, and so have HD Kumaraswamy and Vijayendra, the BJP state president for the old Mysuru region. I caught up with Vijayendra, who was in Mysuru this morning, leading the protest there against the state government, taking on the state government on law and order issues. I caught up with him this morning and asked him whether the BJP JDS alliance will really work on the grounds and what the key issues are. Is it the state government guarantees versus the central government, or is it the old caste politics and caste equations of Karnataka? This is what he had to say. State government guarantees versus Narendra Modi guarantees. That seems to be the defining theme. Are you worried that this time the state government, the buoyed by the last assembly election success, is running a very strong campaign?
See, last year assembly election results is not going to have any impact on the present Lok Sabha elections. The voters of Karnataka, the people of Karnataka, they are pretty clear. They want to see Narendra Modi ji as a Prime Minister for one more term. Hence they will bless Bharatiya Janata Party and also JDS in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections.
What's going to be the decisive feature? Is it going to be the caste arithmetic of Vakaligas, Lingayats, as has been spoken about, BJP JDS alliance, or is it going to be the narrative for and against the state government that the BJP is trying to build here?
See, the strength of BJP today, not only in Karnataka, across the country, is people are witnessing the change, the development work that has been carried out by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji in last 10 years. Whatever BJP had promised through its manifesto has been implemented at 100% by my Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. Secondly, the anti-incumbency against the state government, you will be surprised, in just span of 10 months, people are fed up with the present Congress government.
One, JDS BJP alliance. In 2019, the Congress had an alliance. It looked great on paper, but it didn't gel in the grassroots. It didn't work in the grassroots. What's different this time? Are you worried that this may not, vote transfer may not happen at the grassroots?
See, why did JDS come to NDA? Because former Prime Minister Devagowda ji on umpteen number of occasions, he had publicly has said, the way Narendra Modi ji is taking this country forward, we should support Narendra Modi ji for one more term as Prime Minister. So this has forced JDS party to come into the folds of NDA. So in Karnataka, there is absolutely there is a clear coordination here on ground between BJP and JDS. Workers are working together, both Bharatiya Janata Party and JDS, and even people, they are feeling that BJP and JDS is a natural alliance.
In BJP, do you worry about factions? There are different factions, including in your home turf of Shimoga, where you have Ishwarappa contesting. Is there a worry that faction could cost the BJP?
That question will not arise at all. Member of Parliament B.Y. Raghavendra, son of Yediyurappa ji, he has proved by development works in the entire constituency. In spite of Ishwarappa ji contesting as an independent, Raghavendra will win with more than 2.5 lakh margin.
And across the state, in other areas where you've seen some kind of dissent?
So it was quite natural because looking at the current trend here in Karnataka, there are more aspirants in BJP. So it was quite natural. But most of the issues has been solved, resolved, and all are working for our Bharatiya Janata Party.
This is the first time you're leading the BJP in a parliamentary election. What's the Vijayendra X factor?
It's not Vijayendra X factor. Yes, I am enjoying what I am doing. Our cadres are supporting me. Workers on the ground, they are working with more enthusiastic. And it's all about Narendra Modi's popularity. So the task which we are having to translate Narendra Modi's popularity into votes, we will be successful in that.
You don't see this as an all or nothing battle for you. Your political future depends on the results in these elections.
The fact is, every Karyakarta of Bharatiya Janata Party and JDS, they have taken up this challenge. It's not about Vijayendra Reddy. Cadres on ground have taken up this challenge. We will achieve what we want to achieve.
My final question to you, last time 25 plus 1, 26 independent candidate in Mandya. People say that BJP has maxed out anyway this time. They cannot win that many seats. What's your response to that?
Before Lok Sabha polls was declared, even I was also of the same opinion. But considering Narendra Modi's popularity, I don't think achieving 28 out of 28 is not impossible for BJP JDS alliance.
You're not worried about the Siddaramiah-Shivakumar double engine, the Congress says?
People will give befitting reply for the present Congress government. You have seen in last 3 days more than 8 murders in Karnataka, and Chief Minister and Home Minister, they are more believed in minority appeasement politics. This will cost them, and the people of Karnataka will give a reply in the Lok Sabha election.
As you're going for the protest, the Hubli incident, the Congress would say that it is being unnecessarily communalized. It's a crime, it's a horrific crime, but why communalize it during election season?
It's not question of we communalizing the issue, but the fact is, it's a shame on the part of the Chief Minister and the Home Minister. It's a daylight murder. Chief Minister comes up with a statement, due to personal reasons she has been murdered. Do you expect for a statement like this from a responsible Chief Minister? It's very unfortunate. People are fed up with this present Congress government because the minority appeasement politics, Pakistan Jindabad sloganeering at inside Vidhan Sabha, murder, 8 to 10 murders in last 3 days. So people are fed up with this Congress government.
Thank you very much, Vijayendra. Well, the BJP protester DK Shivakumar held firm, says there's no law and order issue and the BJP has no other issue to attack the Congress, and hence is raking up the issue. He was campaigning at his brother's Bengaluru rural Lok Sabha constituency in Channapatna along with the National Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, and he sent out a very clear message on the JDS BJP alliance. He's challenged them and dared and said that none of the members of Deva Gowda's family who are contesting in the 3 seats of Bengaluru rural against his brother, where Deva Gowda's son-in-law is contesting, in Mandya where HD Kumaraswamy is contesting, and in Hassan where Prajwal Revanna, Deva Gowda's grandson, is contesting, will win these elections. He also spoke out about the fact that the Congress is not worried about any instability post these parliamentary election. I also asked him, will the Congress government remain firm irrespective of who becomes chief minister? This is what he had to say.
Kumaraswamy
JDS BJP together. In the assembly election, you said 6 out of 6 we will win in Mandya, and you ended up winning 6 out of 6. But JDS BJP together is a very strong force in old Mysuru region.
I am telling you, where Mr. Devegowda family has contested all these 3 seats, all will win by the Congress party. It is sure. That is why the fear of the defeat. Devegowda has asked his son-in-law to contest on a BJP symbol. So BJP they have given a seat to a BJP. That means JDS will be no more in the future.
Okay, you're saying there will be no JDS in the future. The BJP is on an aggressive campaign targeting law and order issues against the state government.
Where is law and order? They are just trying to, because they are in a desperate mood, they are losing all the seats. They are losing Karnataka, they are creating, what is law and order problem? Who has been suffering? Nothing is there. Whatever the issue, crimes are there, we are just taking up it very seriously. Law will take its own course. Where is law and order situation?
Okay, you have been an extremely seasoned politician who understands Karnataka very well. Your state, our state, has always voted differently in assembly election, different in parliamentary election. The state leadership, does it have an inherent disadvantage in a parliamentary election when the state leadership and state government functions are being portrayed as the key focus issues?
This time there will be a change. Congress will be in a upbeat. We will have a good results. With a good this one, we will try to reduce BJP with a single number.
Okay, do you worry about any consequences to the state government and the stability of the state government post the results of these parliamentary elections?
Nothing impossible. Karnataka state Congress party government will be more stronger than the earlier.
Mr. Siddaramiah has also said in interviews that the Congress government will complete 5 years in Karnataka. Are you saying irrespective of what happens, the Congress will remain in power for 5 years here?
You take it on record. Congress party will stay for next 10 years. This is my bold stand which should go on record.
I don't want to ask you this question last time, but who will be chief minister if the Congress party is going to be in power for 10 years? Who will be chief minister if the Congress party is going to be in power for 10 years?
Whatever my party decides, they will become the leader of the CLP.
election
DK Shivakumar and Siddaramiah seem to have mastered the answer to that chief minister question which had been put to them so many times. But apart from the Shivakumar Siddaramiah factor, the state government guarantees, the Narendra Modi persona and the BJP JDS equations, the real core issues of Karnataka also remain the caste arithmetic that's playing out in the old Mysuru region. And the king of sometimes that caste arithmetic has been the JDS for several years, till the last assembly election when it was routed out by the Congress in that old Mysuru region. It's a battle for survival for the JDS, a battle to retain relevance in Karnataka politics, and HD Kumaraswamy himself contesting from Mandya. Remember, his son contested from Mandya in 2019. Congress JDS were in an alliance together, and the BJP-backed independent candidate Sumalata, who also at that time had the backing of the Congress, defeated Nikhil Kumaraswamy in 2019. How will things be this time in Mandya? Remember, Mandya represents the core of the JDS, and it's a must-win battle for HD Kumaraswamy. I caught up with him at a rally in Mandya where he was mobbed by his workers and the JDS supporters there, but he did manage to speak to us in the midst of that crowd on the stage.
Narendra Modi
Sir, this is a prestige battle for you here in Mandya. 2019 was a very difficult experiment. What do you think is different this time? What can possibly be different?
2019 election scenario is different, but 2024 it is totally different. Here in this election, entire Mandya voters they decided to bless me.
Okay, but tell me something. The JDS BJP workers have been fighting at the grassroots. How do you expect the vote?
Here in Mandya, both BJP and JDS workers with mutual understanding, not only workers, leaders also, they have with mutual understanding, they are doing their work with hard work.
How would you respond to those who say that this is the first step for Kumaraswamy merging his party with the BJP?
No, there is no question of merging. We had an alliance. Several parties are alliance with BJP. Same thing, our party also had alliance with BJP.
And do you believe that the JDS vote can get fractioned? Is there a worry that the JDS vote can split and one portion of it can go towards the Congress?
No, our JDS vote or BJP vote, it will not going to split and it will not going to Congress. Our both parties vote share what is there, that vote share will come to the candidates aligning with BJP and JDS.
No, but tell me something. What would be the defining feature of 2024? You fought many elections, many difficult ones. What would be the defining feature for
2024 election? All the 28 seats this time will going to be win by our NDA candidates.
Siddaramiah guarantees you don't see that having an impact?
Here it will not work out. Here it will not work out.
There's such chaos of crowd here.
So, in India, people are very much, they are doing their work with very much response. They wanted to win this seat with huge margin.
All right, thank you very much, HD Kumaraswamy there. Remember, the BJP JDS coming together is seen as the coming together of two of the most dominant segments of Karnataka's electorate, the Lingayat sect and the OBC Vokkaliga caste. A counter consolidation is what the Congress is looking at, and also breaking the Vokkaliga vote. So it's a fascinating contest in the old Mysuru region. But here we are in central Bengaluru. We are in the central Bengaluru constituency, which is again a fascinating constituency which has the IT hub and most of the techie population living in. It also has a very large minority population, a fascinating mix with urban elite as well as lower income groups. So what's going to happen in the Bengaluru central constituency? And that's a fascinating hotspot that my colleague Pratibha Raman explores. Here's her story on the Bengaluru Central constituency.
Bengaluru Central was carved out of Bengaluru North and Bengaluru South in 2009. BJP's PC Mohan has been the sole winner of this constituency since then, despite the seat being dominated by minority voters. What made PC Mohan click here? First elected as an MLA in the year 1999, PC Mohan entered parliamentary politics as a first-time contestant in 2009. It's a careful caste combination of Brahmins and SC votes, which together make up around 12% of the electorate, backed by the BJP's core appeal and the Modi factor that has made Mohan a formidable force looking for a fourth straight term. Infrastructure issues like the suburban rail project is a key focus for Mohan in a constituency that's home to majority of Bengaluru's techie population. This time, his focus is addressing the water woes while banking on PM Modi's guarantees.
Infrastructure has to develop. See, whatever the central government schemes are, that work is happening. Now the next future is that we want to, next 5 years, we want to concentrate on now recycle water using that we want to concentrate, frame a rules for that we want to do as a parliament member, then improve the public transport. These are the these things we want to do it.
But the constituency is also home to a large minority population with 17% Muslims. Of 7 assembly constituencies, 4 won by the Congress, with the party's powerful minority names like Rizwan Arshad and N.A. Harris being legislators here. 3 assembly segments are held by the BJP. Congress has also fielded Mansur Ali Khan, who is the son of former Union Minister Rahman Khan, in an effort to consolidate the minority vote. With the JDS joining an alliance with the BJP, statewide, the Congress hopes to take over the section of the minorities who sided with the JDS. That, plus the state government's guarantees, is this first-time contestant's whole plank.
First, we need to make Bangalore into a sustainable city, and with that I mean sustainable means green cover, lakes. You see the environment is 37, 38 degrees. Bangalore never used to be this way. And apart from that, we need to have an infrastructure push. We need the funds what the central government needs to give us. Bangalore develops, Karnataka develops, Karnataka and Bangalore develops, India develops.
But Bengaluru Central is much more than just a political tussle. It's a prestige seat which has the IT belt of Mahadevpura, the upmarket Brigade and MG Road, and also some lower income areas, making it a fascinating urban mix for a politician to address.
शहर का infrastructure, Bangalore has to be different. Yeah, traffic problem है, water problem है, यही very important to sort it out.
Unfortunately, like the rest of Bengaluru, Central too has enormous voter apathy and has recorded below national average turnout.
The Congress has been making use of the caste dynamics by fielding a Muslim candidate who's made significant contributions in the field of education. And the BJP in the meantime is looking at cashing in on the Modi factor as well as the JDS partnership. What's central to their campaign is building brand Bengaluru. With camera person Govind, Pratibha Raman in Bengaluru for NDTV.
Well, the Southern View journey continues, almost 5,000 kilometers, 13 constituencies. We'll get you more tomorrow, but that's all we have time for today. The news continues here on NDTV.